Namaste, my dear friends. Welcome again to this space of awareness and healing through the breath. Today we awaken and balance prana. We begin with circular breath, moving the lungs, opening the system. Then we move into very powerful practice, Chit Shakti Prakriya, which awakens the Shakti, the vital energy. We bring balance with Anuloma Viloma, Nadi Shodhana, alternative nostril breathing. But we will do it without breath retention, just to calm the system down. So let's go directly into the exercise. Find the seat, cross-legged or sitting on a chair, and start to bring awareness to your spine. Relax the shoulders, relax the face, let go of the jaw. Connecting with your breath, we're going to begin with some very easy circular breath, just to awaken the system gently. So take one deep inhalation and exhale through the mouth. That's it. Inhale, expand the lungs as much as you can, very gently. Exhale through the mouth, letting go of tension. That's it. Inhale, expand the abdomen up to the chest. Exhale, contracting, letting go of all the air. Moving the lungs, moving oxygen. That's it. This round we're going to do very gently. We're already halfway through. Bring awareness to each breath. Inhale, energy. Exhale, release tension. Relax the face, relax the eyes. That's it. Just a few more. And now exhale completely. Let us hold the breath with empty lungs for 25 seconds. Let go of everything. Surrender to the present moment. No more grasping, no more controlling. Just letting go. Feeling the experience that is happening here and now. Beautiful, my friends. Now taking one deep inhalation, filling up the lungs, drawing the energy upwards, and holding for approximately 40 seconds. Keeping the spine really nice and straight. The heart is open. That's it. And getting ready for a long exhalation, letting go of all tensions. Surrender completely. And for a few moments, feel yourself, just with that first round of breath, things move inside the system. Now let us go directly into Chit Shakti Prakriya. This is going to be a bit more active, very easy. When we inhale, we lift up the arms, opening the chest, open the lungs, and then exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale and exhale, lifting up the arms and bringing them down. In, X, in, X, in, X. Breathing through the nose. That's it. Beautiful, my friends. Moving the Shakti, bringing friction into the body. A few more. Cleansing the lungs, moving the air, the oxygen, the energy. Okay, let's come to the last one and exhale and hold the breath on the exhalation for approximately 25 seconds. Keeping perfectly still, going into a deep meditation, taking your awareness to the point between the eyebrows. Beautiful, my friends. Now getting ready to do a deep, long inhalation, drawing the energy up. Elongate the spine. Open the heart. And again coming into perfect stillness. The body, the mind, and the breath are still. And the three unite in the point of concentration, Ajna chakra. Being the observer of the experience with detachment. Preparing now for a long exhalation. Release the tension and relax deeply. Let go. That's it. Feeling yourself for a few moments. Feel your nervous system, observing if there's any difference after those 2 rounds of breath. If you are connecting to the exercise, you're probably feeling now pretty relaxed. So let's go into the second round of Chit Shakti Prakriya, activating even more the prana, awakening it up. So let us begin. Inhale, lifting up the arms. Exhale forcibly. Inhale and exhale, lifting up the arms and bringing them down, creating friction in the body, expanding and contracting the lungs. Inhale, exhaling through the nose. That's it. In, X, in, X, in, X, in, X, in, X, in, X. Keep on moving the lungs, keep on moving the air, awakening the prana, the Shakti in the body. A few more to go. Beautiful work, my friends. Okay, coming into the last one. Exhale, empty out the lungs. Hold the breath for 20 seconds. Keeping the body still. Keeping the mind still, the focus on the point between the eyebrows. Getting ready now for a deep inhalation, holding the breath for 35 seconds, bringing the prana upwards. Elongate the spine, open the heart, relax the shoulders. Keeping perfectly still. Observing the mental screen, the emotional screen. And through looking at it so closely, everything stops. Everything stays still. Exhale. Release. For a few moments, feeling yourself deeply. Now observe how the energy feels. It should feel more stable. You should have more mental clarity. You should be able to see more clearly. This is signs that the prana wakes up. The prana is more focused. Maybe you even feel vibrations in the body. Deep calmness. Okay, now let's get ready for alternative nostril breathing. Lift up your right hand, block your right nostril. Inhale through the left side for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the left side, open the right side, exhale for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the right side, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale on the left side, 8 counts. Follow the diagram. We're exhaling double amount of the inhalation. Now visualize when you inhale, energy is coming into the system, prana. When you exhale, you empty out the past, what no longer serves you. Relax the nervous system deeply. In that space, inhale, fill it up with new energy. Now keep perfect control of the abdomen and the intercostal muscles so that the air flows perfectly constant. This requires a lot of concentration. And actually, this exercise is more advanced than the last ones we've done. The more subtle the breath becomes, the more advanced is the exercise. The harder it becomes to be able to connect to the effects of the exercise. But those effects, if connected properly, take you to a very deep state of mind. Exhale, empty out all tensions, mental, emotional, physical. Inhale into that space, filling up with new prana, new energy. Exhale, release tension. Inhale, draw new energy into the system, taking it to the brain center through the concentration on the Ajna chakra. That's it. This exercise balances prana out. It's a symmetrical exercise. We have to use each side symmetrically. When done properly, it takes us into a very deep meditation. A few more, my friends. Inhaling, controlling the abdomen and intercostal muscles, filling up the lungs. Exhaling on the left side, releasing the tension in the body, the emotions, in the mind, emptying everything out. Filling it up with new found energy on the new breath, on the breath of the present moment. As if we were living on a razor-sharp edge. On one side is the past, on the other side is the future. The middle is life, where everything is happening here and now, through each breath. Feeling yourself deeply. If the mind wants to escape, bring it back to each moment, to each sensation, to each breath. This is our last round. Now on this final exhalation on the left side, allow yourself to go into the deepest relaxation you have ever reached. Let go of everything. Bringing down your right hand to the knee. No more control of the breath. Now we allow the breath to do whatever it wants. Let it become intuitive. Maybe you feel like exhaling through the mouth or through the nose. Whatever you do on every natural exhalation, you allow yourself to go into a deeper state of mind, releasing even more, as if the relaxation were like an onion with many layers. Every exhalation taking us to a deeper layer, deeper place. Now taking your awareness to the point between the eyebrows, but with no effort, a natural concentration. And from that point, the third eye, the so-called third eye, look at yourself. Look at your energy, your prana. Does it feel different? Is there a difference when I do these exercises? If you have connected to these exercises, there will be steadiness in the concentration. There will be a deeply relaxed nervous system, clarity, awareness, stillness, peacefulness. These are all clear signs that prana has woken up. If this is the case, allow yourself to go deep into these sensations without putting any judgments, any words, any concepts. Just allowing it to be what it is. This part of the breath work is actually part of the breath work. Breath work has been a tool to go into meditation. To do breath work without doing this part is to lose great benefits in the work itself. By coming into this state of mind, one can see and hear. One can see and heal deep. One can see and heal deep patterns in the subconscious mind. Here, in this state of mind, we can affect the foundational information of our persona. This is the place where true change can happen. And it happens when we wake up prana, vital energy. That energy allows us to come into this stillness. Without that energy, it's very difficult to stay so still, so calm, and so peaceful. In that state is where we can see deeply. And when we see, we can see what isn't us. And what we aren't, we can discard. What's left over is our true self. We're always complete in every moment. Now allow yourself for this last minute to enjoy this experience and to bring it into your awareness. Namaste, my dear friends. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful exercise. You can join me on my Instagram account, download my free book from my website. Please comment and like on this video so that it may reach other people too through the algorithm. Much love to you. See you soon.